I'm going to talk about stuff that is important to me. So let me start from the beginning to explain what I'm doing here. Basically, the main reason I'm on Twitch is to chat with you guys, because I noticed that, well, it might sound obvious, but if I want to express myself properly, I can do it way better on YouTube, because English is not my native language, and yeah, I struggle quite a bit to find the right words sometimes. So if I have more time and can plan everything better, it actually works a lot more in my favor. But as I said, I want to chat with you, and something that gets brought a lot with if you want to have more chat activity is you should do a question of the day, and that's fun. Like, I feel like it actually would be fun to have a question of the day, but then again, I kind of felt that it's too shallow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about topics that don't need to have anything to do with game design, which I would usually talk about, but not really also. Like, I would try to make YouTube videos that would not happen in the end, because I just didn't think they were enough for me to make a YouTube video out of them. So yeah, this is the idea of me, why I came up with INZ Talks. And today's talk is about why I am doing these. Do you guys know that there's a YouTube channel that actually brought me to this idea? It's Exuma Void's channel, Exuma Says, where he basically, while doing not tedious tasks but like monotonous tasks in Minecraft during his streams, and yeah, he talks about things that he thinks are important, like that don't actually have to do anything with the game, but like society, politics and stuff. And yeah, I thought it would be interesting to try that too. So the first one is, why do I think that it's a good idea to do that? The first reason is, I think it's just important to have a certain knowledge about things. And so even if I'm not an expert necessarily at those topics, if I can do my part in making you interested in some important topics, then that would be great. It's also a thing for me to learn, so if I say anything wrong, please feel free to correct me. Actually, that might be also why I'm doing these. Like, unconsciously. I always like learning. I don't like dismissing others' ideas just because they're not mine. I always try to learn, because usually I'm wrong and you are right. I think it's more healthy to have a discussion, and this is basically reason 2 why I don't this. I might not be an expert of the things I'm saying most of the time. Maybe there will be topics where I am an expert. But even if I'm not an expert, I want to have some positivity. I don't like negativity on social media right now, and I want to show that you can actually talk about important things, like topics and deep topics, without feeling all destroyed after it. And yeah, so that's why I think I want to do this. I want to have people learn to listen to each other and to be more positive. And I was thinking if I could be a role model for that, that would be great. And then, of course, there's the third reason, the most selfish reason of them. I just want to build a community of people that I like, that I can talk with. And that's how I started also, the intro. Because basically that's what I want to do. You know, there's something like a social bubble or a media bubble. I'm sure you've heard of that. And yeah, so if I act like something, then basically I will attract people who act similarly. And I would like to have a community where I can have deep discussions. And yeah, so that's what I want to foster with that. Also, maybe I can be a role model in a way. I think, like I said earlier, I don't want people to be dismissive, but rather be curious about others' takes. That was the first talk of why I think that just saying your opinion is important on the internet. Well, okay, I forgot that point actually. I'd rather have a lot of people who state their opinion, so others can build their opinion out of their opinions, out of multiple opinions, basically, instead of just having one opinion from the top down. I just think that is way healthier, and that's how I grew up. Okay, thank you for listening.